Welcome back to my whiskey pick of the week. You know I'm Eric the Whiskey Guy, and as always, as usual, and as expected, am I bringing you a treat this week? And this week we're going. This will be sort of kind of a throwback to a certain degree. This week we're gonna be trying the George Dickel 8-year, also known as Old Dickel. Now this bottle wasn't on my whiskeys to try list until recent, and the reason for it is a long time ago I once overheard someone say that the George Dickel was trash, and I kind of just ran with that like it was law. So I never had the chance to try it. I even got to the point where I used to make jokes about George Dickel. Like if someone was if they were drinking something that was unheard of to me, I'd be like, what are y'all drinking, George Dickel? And it kind of became the pun of the jokes. But I decided I wanted to try it, and I was in the store and I seen the George Dickel 18-year. Now the 18-year, now that bottle just looked good, but it's also $100. So I was in the store trying to convince myself to buy the 18. Then I thought to myself, well, let me crawl before I walk. Let me get the Reggie, the mid, the small batch, the entry level one first, and kind of go from there. No need to jump in the deep end when you can stay in the shallow water. So this week we're gonna be trying the 8-year. Now this bottle comes in, it's around $22, so it's definitely pocket friendly. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how it is, because like I said, for years I thought it was trash. Like I even got to the point where if I went in the store, I probably told myself no matter how bad I'm doing, I'm never getting on the George Dickel level. To the point where this is the first time that I seen this bottle outside of a liquor store. I never seen anyone try it. So this is probably gonna be a first for me, and the first of many just introducing the George Dickel. But we're gonna see how it is. Now, what do I know about it? I don't know too much, but the George Dickel is an old school. It goes back to the mid 1800s. George Dickel started this in 1870. Now back then they were known for using the Lincoln County process. That's how they filter with the coal and the water. That's very known in Tennessee, to the point where, and that's where they're also from Tennessee. But the Lincoln process filtering, Lincoln County process filtering, they should just call it the Uncle Nearest process, because he was one of the first ones, or the first one, to actually use it when he was out there with Jack Daniels and them. So it got a lot of ties, so we'll see. Now they've been around, like I said, for a long time. They done bounced around from companies to companies. I believe now the company that owns it is also the parent company, the Crown Royal. So they made his mark, but the name George Dickel has always started. It's always stayed there. It's always been a staple to it. It's also, this one it's a 90 proof. The ingredients on it, I believe, is 84% corn, is 8% rye, and another 8% on the barley. So on paper, 8 years, majority corn. It got a recipe to actually be kind of tasteful. So I'm kind of a high corn kind of guy. I'm starting to see that I'm actually leaning toward the high corn. So when I seen 84% corn, I was like, okay, I can put a check on that. So let's just dive right into it. See what the Old Dickel is working with. Now it does have like a little does have like a little Scotch smell to it. That's probably why they spell their whiskey with just a Y and not the EY like how they do with Scotch. So it does kind of have that European, that UK-ish smell to it. Ooh. Now for this bottle to be around like $22, $25, this is, I have been sleeping on George. This is pretty smooth for $22 for the range that it's in. This is like it's like Tennessee whiskey with just a little splash of Scotch. Like it just goes down like you don't need to do anything with it. Now I kind of want to see how that 18 is now. This one has been flying under the radar for a long time. I'm surprised not too many people have been talking about it. I never seen nobody with this bottle. This is actually a good one, and it's been aged for 8 years. Ooh, the George Dickel, the 8-year. Let me before I give my verdict on it. Let me take one more sip of it. That's ooh. I might like this a little better than Buffalo Trace, and this costs $10 cheaper. This is a steal right here for the price range that it's in, the smoothness, and it's been aging for 8 years. This one, the George Dickel in this category, I'm gonna give it a clean 8.5. This is an 8.5 on a 10. If you only got $30 and you at the liquor store, I would say get this. You can get this, and you can probably get a pack of smokes or whatever else you want to get, and you gonna be straight for at least 2-3 days. This is pretty smooth right here, and I know a lot of people like to put a little ice in it. You might put a little dab of water. You might do a little ginger ale. This is a nice sip and drink. I'm gonna hold on to this one. It's Thursday. I'm gonna be sipping on this when I'm watching the Eagles preseason game tonight against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's gonna be a Dickel night for me. This is a nice one. I may have to put this in my rotation, or just my everyday. Just wanna have a couple drinks while I'm watching the game on TV. This is up there. I may have to get the handle of this one. This is better than the Evan Williams. This is blowing, obviously like Kentucky Gentleman, Canadian Club, all the ones I used to drink back in the day, like a couple years ago. It's blowing all of them out the water. I highly recommend the George Dickel. The George Dickel is where it's at. This is a good one, and they probably had the same recipe since 1800. This is a good one. So hey, this is my pick of the week. If y'all see George Dickel, please do not sleep on them. I highly recommend this one. We're gonna do it all again.